Hello, 10 Scale Squad. Hello, 10 Scale Squad. What's going on? Welcome, everybody, to the 24 Minutes of Le Miniz. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Real quick, I just wanted to say hi to everybody in the live chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all for viewing.
Can you guys hear us now?
Are we muted? There we go. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It wouldn't be 10 Scale Garage without a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Anyway, welcome to the 24 Minutes of Le Miniz. We are at the 10 Scale Garage right now. It's going to be super exciting. We've got a packed house full of racers, and before we get started, we're going to talk to everybody that's racing tonight, get a feel for their cars, get a feel for them, talk about strategies, and then we're going to get to racing. It's going to be exciting. There are no red flags in this race. It is 24 minutes straight.
Run what you brung, nonstop.
Run what you brung, exactly. So all the cars that we're racing tonight are rear-wheel drive Kyosho Minizs. And a lot of the guys here have had some practice already. These guys are regulars. They're experts when it comes to Minizs. At least that's what they like to tell themselves. So before we get started, we're going to talk to one of our first racers. Steve? Yep. You guys can hear me? Cool. Valone's in the house. Yeah. Got some new faces in the chat as well. Go ahead, have a seat here, Steve. Everybody, this is Steve.
Hello, everybody.
And Steve, what are you running tonight?
I'm running my Mini-Z Audi R8.
Nice. Any modifications you've done to this?
Nope, none. Well, but I'm sorry, I did change the tires. 30 on the front, 20 in the rear.
Right on, cool. Now, you are coming straight off of a win from the Crawl-A-Day Spectacular.
That's right.
How do you like your chances tonight? You think you're going to go home with the trophy?
Nope.
No, you don't think so? Do you have any strategies? Are you going to you're just going to try and go slow and steady? Or are you going to try and put in fast laps or what?
Try to avoid the chaos.
Right, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of banging.
There's going to be some banging
if
for
you
sure.
Can squeeze through. If I can squeeze through, I could win.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's anybody's game.
It's anybody's game. That's right. It's going to be exciting times. So keep an eye out for Steve. He is driving the, what color is that? Yellow and blue Audi R8. So if
winner.
Winner right there. All right. Next up. Thank you, Steve.
Yep. You're welcome.
Next up, we got Greg, Big G, in the house. What's going on, Greg?
Hello. How you doing?
Greg, now you placed second in the Crawl-A-Day Spectacular, and you have brought an absolute track weapon tonight. Tell us a little about this thing.
So this is the first Mini-Z I ever got. It is a Sauber Mercedes. It's a little bit longer wheelbase, a little bit wider car. It's very, very smooth. These guys make fun of me because they say they can't hear it coming, and I keep telling them it's electric. But it's a good running car. I really like it. My strategy is twofold. One, survive. Just survive. Okay. And two, this has got a nice little angle here. It's like a cow catcher. It gets under other people's cars and throws them off.
Oh, it's like something you'd see on Mythbusters. That thing just
keeps
grabs
going.
Yeah.
So yeah. and some of them think that's cheating, but hey, they could have bought one too. There's different colors. So anyway, this is a Sauber Mercedes. I'm excited, and hopefully I can survive this race.
Let's hope so. Good luck, Greg. Big G. Thank you.
All right.
Don't forget your car.
I won't, but I got to get out of this chair.
Right, yeah, it's a tiny-ass chair.
Whoa.
There we go.
It is a tiny chair for me.
We got it. All right. Jody, Mr. Flying Fortress RC, definitely a familiar face around here at the 10 Scale Garage. What you got, Jody? What you got for us?
I got the Camaro Mini-Z rear-wheel drive.
Right on.
Painted the wheels, got the wheels painted. And
right.
A little bit of stuff.
And just tires, right?
Just
running
tires.
radials on it tonight?
Yeah.
Now, Jody has got probably the least amount of track time, at least on this track. How do you like your chances tonight, Jody? Feel good about it?
A lot can happen in 24 minutes.
A lot can happen.
Everybody else wrecks, I got a chance.
Yeah, so you're hoping people stick into the wall and you can slide right past them.
Yeah.
Hey, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race sometimes.
Yep. Attrition, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun.
Right on.
Thank you for doing this.
Oh, yeah.
All the help you guys gave me for getting this thing running.
I mean, look at this thing. Viewers may know I also have one of these. This thing just looks wicked. It's even got ghost flames on it. So if you're a fan of the ghost flames, check out Jody in the red Camaro. I dig it.
Yep.
Awesome.
That'd be fun.
Jeff.
See you guys.
Right on. Thank you, Jody. Yep. Jeff. Now, Jeff holds...
one of the Jeffs that's always in the chat.
Yeah, one of the Jeffs that's always in the chat is here tonight. So you can finally put a face with the name and the shenanigans in the live chat. Jeff, what do you got for us, man?
The Audi R8.
Red Audi R8.
Yeah, one of the cheap ones.
Yeah, that's just
120
about the cheapest Mini Z that money can buy.
Yeah, the $129 one. Put bearings in and you're good to go.
Right on. And you have got a blistering hot lap time on this track. It's let's see, Jeff's fastest lap time is a 5.7, which is crazy fast. Anything in the 5 seconds on this track is really, really fast. So are we going to be seeing some more hot laps tonight?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a
I
while?
can get one. You notice that's one lap, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Consistently, not so much, but
well,
yeah.
you've got a good opportunity for quite a few laps tonight. We think we're going to do well over 150 laps, but that's if everyone can stay out of trouble. So, You like your chances? How you feeling about it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah. Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
Well, best of luck, Jeff. And the red Audi, that's
There
the
you go.
one.
Cheer
the
on.
cheapest Mini Z that money can buy. Hank, my man. Next up, we got Hank. What's going on, Hank? Ooh, now this is my favorite Mini Z because it's mine. I actually own this Mini Z.
He's kind enough to let me borrow it.
Yeah. Take good care of it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a strategy going in tonight?
Wreck it, Ralph. I'm going to try to have a good time and not wreck your car and also just finish the race
Right on.
and not run into anybody else.
No DNFs. No DNFs
none of that,
tonight.
none of that.
It's the Toyota 86. So if you want to root for my personal Mini Z, Hank's going to be driving it, the white Toyota GT86. And yeah. Now, have you been around this track much?
First time I came to the 10 scale garage, I got to run your red Camaro around it a little bit, and that
Right
was
on.
super fun.
Right on.
So hopefully it's just as fun this time.
I don't know how charged these batteries are, so we might lose power halfway through the race. So if you start slowing down, you know that's why. Awesome, thank you, Hank. Good luck, sir. Don't break my car. Don't break my car. Now, Tim is a professional race car driver, right?
Really. Kind of used to be.
A pro-am race car driver. What you got for us, Tim?
I've got a crap marrow.
A crap marrow.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
Yeah, you're a Porsche guy.
Well, it's not my favorite, but it works. It's got tires on it. That's it.
Right on.
I think 20s, something like that.
Now, Tim has a little bit of an unfair advantage because he has a Mini Z track at home. So who knows how many hours? He's shaking his head no. He's shaking his head no. But
I'll bet you got 20,000 laps on that track.
it's possible. It's possible. But who knows how many hours he has piloting the Mini Z? It's quite a few. I know it is.
I'm a low timer on this track. But
Do you have any strategy for this evening?
try to stay off those sticky walls.
Right. Stay off the walls.
Yeah, but
Right
I
on.
don't know. Pretty embarrassing, but I was out here practicing, and my arms are getting pumped. My muscles are.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
feel it already. Holding
It's
on to
tense.
this little wall.
It
Yeah.
is tense,
Just gotta
for sure.
Chill out and relax. So,
Yep.
That's it.
Slow and steady, man. That's the ticket.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, good
be
luck.
fun.
Good luck, Tim. Tim is in the white Camaro, the number 299. 299. Christy says, hi, Tim. Right on. And last but certainly not least, Mr. King Wally. He's going to be racing tonight as well, and he has got a sick Mini Z. Let's take a look at this thing, Ethan. Mr. King Wally.
The car
The car.
handles well.
The car. They can't
Fast.
see it. They can't see it.
It's fast.
Did you use testers on the car?
Just
I'm just kidding, guys.
check this thing out. This is the brand new Corvette. This is the ZR1 variety flavor, and this thing is absolutely wicked. This thing has just got a fresh rebuild, and
just the body.
yeah, just
body and some fresh
and
tires.
tires.
Yep,
So it's on some freshies tonight.
it is.
And Ethan, I believe you currently hold the lap record.
I do.
Ethan holds the lap record at a 5.6, so 1/10 of a second faster than Jeff. So if I had to put money on it, if I was a betting man, I would say that some of the fastest lap times tonight are probably going to be a battle between Mr. King Wally and Jeff. But we will see. We'll see. He's shaking his head no. But we will certainly see how it all plays out. So,
This guy's winning. He's gonna win it.
you think he's going to win it? He's going to take home. He's going to take home the coveted 10 Skill Garage Cup. You like your chances? Be honest. Are you going to win?
I do like my chances, but 24 minutes with this kind of mayhem is interesting. It is really anybody's race tonight.
It just depends. It just depends on if you can put together some decent laps, I think.
If you're doing the short 10, 15 laps that we do,
Right.
The record of the wall ends your night.
Yeah.
By the time you get off the wall and get back going, you're already a lap down. When
Right.
You got 24 minutes. That's a lot of laps.
That's a lot of laps.
Catch back up.
The distance of tonight's race should be equivalent to a trip across the Golden Gate Bridge 6 times. So that is just a colossal distance in 28th scale. These things are pretty much ready to go. We are going to. Do we have a late contender? Do we have a late contender?
Yes, we do.
Right on. Fresh off the presses, everyone give it up for Kent. Come on, Kent. Come on, Kent. Come on, Kent.
He doesn't know what he walked into, and it's the most glorious thing I've seen.
Kent, can I talk to you for just a minute? Just a minute.
It's your turn.
Just a minute. It's gonna be a good time. Ethan, you want to get the timer ready? The lap tracks. Kent, have a seat. Have a seat. Let me move this out of your way.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I have to interrupt real quick.
What's up?
You have a message from Barbecue.
Barbecue.
This is, I just noticed the 10th scale shirt. That was my idea. It looks great.
Oh, yeah,
XXL, please.
Yeah, Barbecue. I got a shirt coming to you, brother. I got a shirt coming to you. Anyway, Kent. Kent is here tonight. He was not aware that this was actually happening. Could you just lean forward just a little bit? Just a little bit. There you go. Give it up for Kent. Kent is driving his. What color is this?
Yeller.
Yeller, the McLaren MP412C. Is that what that is?
Yes.
Right on. And Kent probably Kent doesn't have a whole lot of track experience, at least on this track. But when we do go for times, running endurance laps, he definitely surprises us all. So I actually like your chances for tonight. How do you feel about your chances for tonight? 24 minutes.
This is my turtle car.
The turtle car.
Yeah, because it just goes slow around.
That's what it takes. You want slow, consistent laps.
But we put new tires on it.
You got new tires?
I got new tires.
Oh, those are some freshies.
And I've got some nice, slick armor all
Right on.
over the bottom side.
Ah, so it's slippery. Right on. Can I see your car for just a moment? This is going to be one to watch, guys, right here. The yellow McLaren. Kent usually does pretty good in endurance racing, so he will never admit it, but he does do pretty well. I like your chances tonight. I guess I'm the only one. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna get the cars registered or going around the track. We're gonna get those all registered and ready to go. And don't worry, guys. We will be able to keep an eye on the track times as well as a live view of the track. So we've got multiple cameras set up here, so we should be able to capture the action from every angle. You don't have to look at my crazy face all night long. Don't worry about it. Glowing Tomato with the 2 doll hairs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, are you going to get these cars registered?
Absolutely.
Right on. Perfect. So there we go, 10 scale squad. What do you think? Do we have a favorite racer tonight? Is there anybody that you're rooting for? Is there anybody that you think is a scumbag and you hope they flip end over end, ending in a blaze of glory, aka King Wally? We're all rooting against him. Let's take a quick look at what's happening in the live chat tonight. Chris Vallone, of course, is here. Jessica likes the shirt. The merch is dropping tonight, guys. Brand new merch, our brand new design. We call it the Bash. Get it? An adult beverage inspired T-shirt that Barbecue asked for and Barbecue received. So he is definitely going to get one complimentary. If you want to get your own Bash 10 Skill Garage shirt, they should be going live at 10skillgarage.com tonight. So you can pick one up ASAP.
Of course, you get a new shirt after I just get mine.
Hey, you can get the classic. You can get the classic tee too. I gotta plug all that merch. So yeah, what scale is this? Vallone, this is 28th scale. These are all Kyosho Mini Zs. They are all Kyosho Mini Zs. RC Show Off, that's an awesome shirt. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. RC Master asks, if I guess right, do I get a night alone with your beard? No, absolutely not. Sorry, man. Christy Adams, what's going on? Glad you're here. Gaines, of course, always representing. Glad you're here, guys. We are just about ready to get started. As you can see, we're getting all the cars registered behind me, and it is already pandemonium. Now, keep in mind, guys, tonight there are no red flags. So if a body comes off, if you lose a wheel, if something explodes, too dang bad. You got to get your car serviced, and you got to get back out there on the track. So it is going to be absolute pandemonium, I'm sure. What do we think? We got him? Oh, great. Yeah. Right on, Super Drake. You dig it, right? These shirts are all thanks to Barbecue. He is the one that suggested it. So, let's kind of switch things up here. Whoops. Let's kind of switch things up here. Oh, no. All right, guys, sorry about this. Oh.
I don't think you're registered, Greg.
Mine's not either.
Well, that's not good.
We got Steve, we got Allie, we got Kent, Jeff, Tim, Jody.
I think the Toyota registered. Yeah.
Right on.
Was in there.
We got them all registered?
No.
How many do we not have registered?
Mine's not registered.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Having a little bit of difficulty here. Bear with us. Bear with us. All right. All right. Let's take a quick look at the track, and we will see what's going on here. Boom. Okay. So here you can see the track. Sounds like we're getting some cars registered here. Everyone is, well, not everyone. Looks like we got Tim out there practicing, getting those tires warmed up, getting ready to rock it for 24 straight minutes. It's interesting to see the different strategies. I don't know if the guys are going to want to sit down and drive or if they're going to want to stand up and drive. 24 minutes is actually pretty intense on your hands and fingers. Anyone that drives RC knows that throttle control, throttle control on that trigger and the steering, it can get pretty intense if you're really, really concentrating for anything more than, a few minutes.
Then pick Greg up.
What do we think? Are we registering cars?
Greg, okay. I'm gonna run through the list here.
We're going to take a look and see,
All right, guys.
we're going to take a look here and see who's registered.
We got
Looks-
Tim Camaro,
Yep. Yep.
Me, Jody, and Greg.
Perfect. Excellent. We got all 8 cars registered. Sorry about that little lapse. There. But it looks like we got all the cars registered, and we should be ready to go racing very, very shortly. What do you think? Yeah. Practice is finished. Yes, to the minis. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. Perfect. Awesome. So King Wally is setting up the timer right now, so we are going to go 24 minutes. Now, we're going to be keeping an eye on the track. We're going to be keeping an eye on the lap times and the positions of everyone. But keep in mind, the drivers are not going to be able to see this information. It's just going to be between you and me. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing if anyone turns a hot lap tonight, and we can update our leaderboard. Seems pretty unlikely, but you never know. When people are racing out there, competition gets hot and heavy and intense, and that's when fast lap times start happening. So it should be pretty exciting. Ouija, very cool setup. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm going for Greg because it's the first name that I saw. Right on. Yeah. Sweet. Hey, I'm glad everybody is here. We got all kinds of people in the house. Thank you so much for watching. We are just moments away from starting. Let's take a look at the track. Let's take a look at the track here so we are ready when the race actually starts. Give me just a moment here. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm new to all this, guys. I'm sorry. So it looks like all the cars are now on the track. They're all registered. Everyone's getting their practice laps in, getting everything warmed up, ready to go. Draining those batteries. I'm not sure if we're going to see any batteries fail in 24 minutes, but there's only one way to find out. It's about to get real. Ready? Getting there. Perfect. All right, what do you guys think? Is everybody in the chat ready to rock? Ready to get this thing done?
That's why I put my number on last night. Oh.
Ethan is getting his car ready to go here, putting the Corvette on the track, the old ZR1. Definitely a track weapon, that thing. He's on some fresh tires, fresh off of somewhat of a rebuild, a refresh on that car. And it should be pretty interesting to see. Now, look at that. The track is just absolutely full of cars. It's going to be a little bit of pandemonium out there, but should be a pretty good time. Hoorok is rooting for his dog, King Wally. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Endurance racing is definitely a lot different than wheel-to-wheel racing. In fact, a lot of the strategy in endurance racing is not to actually race each other. A lot of it has to do with just putting in slow, consistent laps. Once you start racing, that's when wrecks happen. That's when you go into the wall. That's when all the carnage happens. And you got to imagine, if these guys are turning laps that are 7 seconds, if you go into the wall, that could be 3 seconds right there. And now you're half a lap to 3/4 of a lap behind where you would have been just going slower. So interesting to see what the different strategies are going to be tonight. It should be pretty exciting. Ethan, are we ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
We're singing the national anthem. It should be set. I'm going to double check real quick.
Excellent.
It should be ready to go for you to just
We're
press.
running a little behind schedule.
It's going to go. If we're all ready.
We all ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Looks like the guys are all ready. We are going to count down here.
All right, guys, on the horn.
We're going on the horn.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
There's the horn. They're off. Looks like Tim was jumping out in front, and he is quick to get mixed up. Oh my goodness. And of course, as we kind of predicted, King Wally is first out there making some quick laps. He's putting them in hot and heavy. That siren means that it is the fastest lap of this race so far. So keep an eye out for that fire alarm. Keep an eye out for the different sirens going on. That's going to mean that someone is turning some fast lap times. Let's run over and take a quick look at some of the lap times so far. As you can see there, close to the middle of the screen, you see the elapsed time and the number of laps completed. So obviously up at the top, we've got Ethan in the lead currently. He has already done 7 laps. Steve is quickly following behind that. Then Jeff in the Audi, Greg in that silver Mercedes, Kent in the McLaren, Hank in my GT86, Tim in the Camaro, and of course Jody is bringing up the rear. Let's switch back to the track, and we will take a look at this live action. Kent's in the wall. Now, you see when you go into the wall like that, the foam barriers kind of grab the front of the car, and rather than bouncing off the wall and being able to keep going. Oh, and we've got a roll there. We've got the first rollover. Now, remember, guys, there are no red flags in this race, so you got to retrieve it with the broom. And there you go, back on track, but losing valuable time. So you want to try and stay off the wall, because like I said, you know, that will definitely add precious seconds to every lap. You can hear him kind of getting banged up and bruised up out there as everyone is competing to scramble around that track as quick as they can. Now, we're still very, very early in the race, so it looks like everyone's strategy at this point is just hammer down. It'll be interesting to see how that changes as the night goes on, as the 24 minutes count down. Now, as you can see, the turn number 2 there, about in the middle of your screen, that is definitely one of the most difficult sections of the track. You're coming in hot from that long straight into a complete 180 hairpin, followed by another 180 hairpin, and it is a great place to get caught up. Then once you turn into turn 4, you can see that the track actually narrows a little bit. It goes from being 3 tiles wide to just 2 tiles wide. So you really got to thread the needle in there and head down that short straight into the next turn. Let's take another little update here as we take a look at who is in the lead, what our positions are. So the lead has changed. Ethan ran into a little bit of trouble, and it looks like Greg is currently leading the race, followed by Ethan in the Chevrolet Corvette. Jeff followed in the Audi. Jody still bringing up the rear, but putting in the laps. Hank in my GT86 is trading spaces. Him and Tim in that white Camaro going head-to-head, battling for the laps. Now we're already at 24 laps, and as you can see there at the bottom, we've got 20 minutes to go. The race is just getting started. It looks like our leader, Greg, has already done 25 laps, so we are well on our way to crossing the Golden Gate Bridge 5 times. We think it's going to be about 6 miles of distance. We think it's going to be about 150 laps, but there's only one way to find out, and we're going to find out here in just about 20 minutes. Thank you all so much for joining in. I hope you're enjoying the live action, guys. It is certainly busy behind me. Lots of new faces in the chat. I'm glad you guys are all here. Let me know in the chat, are you digging the Mini Z racing? Are you digging it? Let me know. So there we've got a little bit better eye on the track there. As we can see, that first turn, the first turn and the second turn is where people are just getting wadded up. Now there's 8 cars on the track, and that is just absolute pandemonium. Now anyone wondering, this is the RCP track. I actually got this track from KyoshoAmerica.com, so if you guys are interested in building or running your own Mini Zs, you can get everything right from Kyosho. These tracks are pretty inexpensive. I think for just a basic Mini 96 track, I think it's somewhere around the $300 range. So it is a lot of fun if you guys want to race your friends. Mini Zs are pretty inexpensive. It's a great way to have fun and go racing with your friends. Let's switch over to the main track now, and we'll get a little bit closer look. So far, no major crashes. No one's actually come off the track. It has been known to happen a time or two. Oh, Tim is just getting wound up there. As we hear the siren, that means that someone is putting in some fast laps. Let's take a look over at the leaderboard here. The lead has changed, but oh my gosh, look at that. It is tight between Greg and Ethan. They are both on the same lap. They're going to need to try and keep themselves out of trouble. Greg needs to use that cow catcher on the front of his Mercedes to scoot Ethan out of the way. Jeff in the Audi not far behind at all, and Steve in his Audi on the same lap, or one lap behind Jeff at the moment. Excellent racing. Let's switch over to the track again. Boom. There we go. And so it looked like Ethan was going the wrong way there for a moment. And you can see that silver Mercedes there, Greg in the silver Mercedes. That thing is just running smooth. Trying to keep himself out of traffic as he narrowly weaves through a couple stopped vehicles there. And here they go. There they go. Oh, they're in the middle straight there. Looks like a couple cars are bound up. Jody doing his best to stay off the wall. And I think everyone else is doing their best to stay out of Jody's way. I do what I can, Jody. You're doing good, brother. You're doing good. So that beep you may be able to hear on camera is actually the lap timer that are counting all the laps as they go by. All these cars are fitted with transponders that register with the receivers in the bridge over there on the right side of your screen above the finish line there. So it's great. We don't have to count the laps. We don't have to use a stopwatch. This system takes care of all that for us. We would be lost without it. Oh, and there's a major crash there in the skinny straight. And Greg got caught up in it looks like. But he's making his way back around, running into traffic there in turn 1 and 2. A little bit of banter going on in the background as the guys are definitely starting to talk crap to one another. The racing's getting close here. Let's take a switch. Let's take a switch back here and take a look at the leaderboard one more time as we have 15 minutes to go, just over 15 minutes to go. And there we go, another lead change. Greg is now in the lead, but again on the same lap as Ethan. Steve in the Audi has overtaken Jeff by a considerable margin. He's got a couple laps on him, and there he is, Kent, right in the middle of the pack, making some good times, making some good laps. And as we move back down, Tim and Hank still battling. It looks like Tim is one lap up on Hank, but he is trying his best, probably not to hurt my car. Someone should tell him it was cheap and he should just send it. Jody bringing up the rear with 32 laps as we reach the 15-minute mark, guys. We've got a lot of racing yet to go. So again, I just wanted to thank everybody in the live chat. It looks like we got quite a few people watching live. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying the 24 minutes of Le Miniz. If you guys want to see more Mini-Z action, let me know. We can do this. We can do this quite a bit. If you want to know more about Mini-Zs, I've got a couple videos on them. But if it's something that you want to get into, I cannot recommend it enough. It's a great way to do some small-scale shenanigans with your friends. Here where we live in Ohio, it's been brutally cold this past month, and it's a great way to come inside, stay warm, and still experience RC shenanigans. Can't recommend it enough. Let's take a quick look at what's going on in the chat. RC Daniel, what's going on, brother? I'm glad you're here. Jessica, of course, representing. How many drinks during the race? Not enough. Not enough. The hobby shop, what's going on? Jeff, he says. Yeah, lots of familiar faces in the chat, some new names as well. I'm glad you're all here. Let's take a look back and see what's going on the track. They're still making their way around, putting in the laps. Ethan, oh my gosh, Ethan is stuck. There he goes. What happened there, Ethan? Oh, Greg and Ethan. Ethan got flipped by the giant cow catcher on the front of Greg's Mini Z. Well, regardless of who flipped him, he's looks like he's going to blame Greg since they're on pretty much the same lap. You can see a lot of the cars are bunched up there, all driving together. I'm not sure if that's a strategy, trying to follow someone else's line, or if they're just if that's just how they're stacked, and then no one wants to try and pass heavy traffic. See, that's the thing. If you take risks, you could get rewarded, but on this track, I mean, it is a pretty small, narrow track, so you have to be kind of conservative with when and where you're going to try and pass. Now, remember, we're going for 24 minutes here, so a lot of these guys are not on the same lap. So they're either trying to lap their opponent that they think is next to them, or they're just trying to go slow and steady and just count them out, hoping that the traffic and the pandemonium and the people racing in front of them will get bound up, and they'll be able to get past them and make up time that way. Pretty interesting. Lots of different strategies going on here tonight. As it looks like Jody is stuck, and he is blocking traffic as he's going right into the wall, making some contact there with Jeff and his Audi there. It looks like Jody's back on track as he's stuck in the wall again. It looks like he's having trouble getting his Camaro into reverse. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble getting that thing shifted into reverse and getting out of the way. And then here, of course, here comes traffic, and the traffic is going to push him out of the way. Let's take a quick look at the updated leaderboard here. Greg still in the lead, 82 laps in. Ethan not far behind him on the same lap. Jeff and Steve have switched positions again, but they are close, within a lap. And Hank moving up. Hank has moved up. He has passed Kent in the McLaren and Tim in the Camaro, and he is doing pretty well. 73 laps in, so just over 10 laps behind our leader. Now, we've had some pretty incredible laps here. I don't think anyone has broken their record yet, as we are officially past the halfway point. We've got just over 10 minutes to go, guys. What do you think? Are you loving the Mini Z action? Are you loving it? I'll tell you what, it's certainly fun commentating on the race for you guys. I hope you're digging it. Wiley with the shout out to the 10th Scale fam. I appreciate it, brother. The 10th Scale squad in the house. Lots of people representing tonight. We got 45 people in the house. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. No cars have actually come off the track tonight, which is something I was anticipating. It doesn't seem like we've had a whole lot of carnage, but we will certainly want to check the track when we're done to pick up any pieces of canards or wings that are left behind. So the biggest problem with a lot of these Mini Zs are the small scale. So they have lots of canards, wings, lots of scale details. If you've never seen a Kyosho Mini Z up close, check out your local hobby shop. Check them out. They are incredibly detailed. But being incredibly detailed, that means there are certainly lots of bits to get damaged and broken off, and we have definitely swept up our fair share of car mirrors and canards and wings off of this track. Tim lost a tire off his car earlier, sending it around the track, but it looks like he's doing pretty good at the moment. Jody has pulled his car off of the track, and it looks like he's servicing it right now. Looks like what keeps coming loose? He's having some body issues. Body's definitely coming loose on his Camaro. But it looks like he's back on track now, and he is putting in the laps. That's why we call it a crap marrow. Hey, I've got one of those, and mine is wicked fast. But it looks like everyone is still on track. No major accidents, but plenty of bumping and bruising happening out there. Oh, and Jody gets flipped, but he lands back on his wheels, and he keeps going around the track. That's what it's all about, making laps. Making laps. They don't have to be fast laps. They just have to be consistent. Oh, and there is a definite tangle and tie up in turn 1, and it continues into turn 2 and 3 as they all shoot to thread the needle down the back straight. And Jody, as you can see, we had to break out the broom there to flip some cars back over. It's absolute pandemonium. Absolute pandemonium. But get this angle right here definitely shows you the speed of these cars. Remember this is 28 scale, so if you scale this up, these cars are doing something like 600 mile an hour, which is pretty incredible. Let's take another look back at the leaderboard here. As we see, positions have changed again. Ethan is now in the lead, a couple laps up on Greg. So Greg definitely needs to try and focus or hope that Ethan starts wrecking his car more. Jeff, he's creeping up on him, not very many laps behind, and Steve and Jeff still battling it out within 1 or 2 laps of each other. Hank, he's still moving up. Hank has got his eye on that 4th or 5th place podium, and he's definitely made up quite a few laps. As you remember earlier, he was in 7th position, so he is definitely bringing it right on through. Kent, unfortunately, moving down. He thought he had that mid position tied up, locked up, and he was taking it home. But he is moving down, although, not a whole lot of distance between them. Just a few laps between everyone. So definitely some close racing as Jody pulls his Camaro off the track again. Jody, what's going on with your Camaro? Definitely having trouble getting that thing into reverse. Now, when you hit the wall, remember, it's definitely difficult to bounce off that foam barrier. Your car just kind of sticks into it, which means you got to throw it in reverse, you got to back up, you got to get yourself straightened out, and go after it again. Definitely tricky. You want to stay off the wall as much as you can, but when there are 7 other guys out here gunning for you, that is a difficult thing to do, especially for 24 minutes straight. And remember, no red flags here tonight, guys. We are racing. Ethan's body came off. Ethan's body came off. The Corvette body is off Ethan's Mini Z, and he is running it around the track totally naked. You can see that there going into turn 3 and 4 there. The naked Mini Z. Yeah, I'd say that's a little bit of a weight advantage there. He's that beautiful brand new Chevrolet Corvette body. We don't know the full extent of the damage yet, but we do know that he has ditched it and he has continued to put in the laps. Let's see if he has held on to the lead or if that little bump in reasoning has put him out, and it has indeed. He is now fallen behind Greg for first position. Jeff in 3rd place still, and Steve, but looks like Steve's fallen back a little bit. Now might be the chance for Hank to catch up and overtake Steve and get his eye on a podium finish, as we've got just over 4.5 minutes left to go in the 24 minutes of Le Miniz. And it is official, guys. Jody has pulled the Camaro off the track as he is having some throttle and reverse issues. Definitely this racing takes a toll on your car for sure. It also takes a toll on your hands, your fingers. It's a pretty wild ride. Let's take a look back at the racetrack here as we're closing into the final minutes. As we're closing into the final minutes of Le Miniz, everyone is trying to battle and lock in their positions. Let's take a look there. There we can see everyone's position, and we can keep an eye on the timer as we've got just over 3.5 minutes left to go. A lot can happen in 1 minute, guys. As you can see, 1 minute is quite a few laps, and all the positions can change just that quickly. Tim definitely audibly struggling with his Mini Z at the moment as he's trying to get as many laps in there as we close in on the 3-minute mark. This is where dreams are made and broken right here. And oh my gosh, Jeff bouncing off the walls, quick to throw it in reverse, get it straightened out, and get back on the track. And we've got a rollover in turn number 2. Who's rolled? Who's rolled? It's Hank. It's Hank. He rolled my Toyota. Oh, yeah. And we've officially got parts laying on the track as you can hear them bumping and crashing. Oh, and a roll right on the start-finish line. Is Kent? Is Kent over? Oh, Kent's body is laying on the track. There's debris in the front straight, guys. Be careful. We don't want to hit Kent's beautiful body as they are just carelessly tossing it around like a rag doll. You can see it's all the way in turn number 1 now as they're trying to push it all the way to turn number 2. So now we've got 2 Mini Zs without a body as we are closing in on 2 minutes left of racing. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard one last time here as we enter the final seconds of Mini Z racing. And, of course, look at that. Greg has opened up a little bit of a lead on Ethan, a couple laps out in front of him, but it looks like that lightweight weight shedding that Ethan did halfway into the race has not helped him yet. He's still trying to make up the time from when his beautiful Chevrolet Corvette body exploded. Jeff locking down 3rd position. Steve right behind him, but look at this. Hank, he's not far behind him at all. He had a little bit of a twist up there. He's less than 10 laps behind, hoping that either Jeff or Steve make a mistake. Tim in the Camaro, he's not far behind him at all as he is closing in just a few laps behind Hank. And, of course, Jody dead last with a D. Looks like that's going to be a DNF unless he can get his Camaro back on the track to... He's out. It's official. All right, let's take a look back at the track and the timer so we can count this thing down. We've got less than 30 seconds of racing here to go. 25 seconds left to go as everyone is trying to close the gap and put in their final laps, trying to finish in the best position as possible. Greg is driving super smooth, keeping that Sauber Mercedes out of trouble. Oh my gosh, and there the McLaren body finally bumped off the track. No more debris for people to bump into. Poor Greg. Here we go, and guys, that is it. That is the end of the 24 hours of Le Miniz. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So, finishing in first place, we have got Greg in his Sauber Mercedes. And look at that. Jeff in the Audi finishing in second place, beating out Ethan by 1 lap. And just 1 lap behind that is Steve in his red and blue Audi, excuse me. Hank finishing about 10 laps after that in my Toyota GT86. Tim finishing after that 4 laps down in the Camaro. Kent finishing with 127 laps. So our prediction of 150 laps seems to be pretty accurate.
I don't think so.
Seems pretty accurate.
It's him. It's his body.
Oh my goodness, and now the guys are picking up debris off of the track. So what do you guys think of that? Did you enjoy the 24 minutes of Le Miniz? Don't go away because we have got some stuff to give away.
No, I finished the last 10 laps with no tire.
Oh my gosh. And Ethan finished the race.
Body, no front tire, and got third.
Ethan finished the race with no body and missing a tire and still managed to come in third place. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Don't go away, guys. They're all picking up the debris off the track. But remember, we have got the coveted 24 minutes of Le Miniz award ceremony and trophies to hand out. So what do you guys think? Congratulations, Greg. Yes, exactly. Good show. It was awesome. That was fun. Well, don't go anywhere. We have got more shenanigans on the way. So, perfect. Greg.
Yes.
Greg, you are the winner. Please step forward and accept your award.
He cheated.
He did not cheat.
He pushed us all out of the way.
Guys, it is with my great honor and appreciation to present Greg with the coveted 24 minutes of Le Miniz trophy.
Well,
congratulations, sir.
Thank you. So, I'll tell you what, that cow catcher on the front of that car works really well. And if those guys wouldn't stop in front of me, it would never happen.
Congratulations, Greg. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Greg. Greg, you're not done. You're not done. Of course, with first place, it is with great honor to award you, sir, with the first place medal. Congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun. Hey, thanks for watching, guys.
Awesome. All right. In second place, let's see. What was second place? Second place was Jeff in the Audi. Jeff, please step forward and accept your award. Congratulations, Jeff. It is with great honor that I award you the silver medal for the 24 minutes of Le Miniz. Great shirt, by the way. Check it out.
know, right?
10skillgarage.com. Get yours. So what did you think? That was a strong finish. You were in, a little intense, huh? So you came from the back to finish second. Was there a certain strategy or was it luck?
Just passing everybody.
That's usually what it
Trying
takes.
to stay out of, weaving through the traffic.
That's usually what it takes. Well, you've just come in second place in Le Miniz. What are you going to do now?
Get first next time.
Bam! Awesome. In third place, we've got Ethan. Ethan, please step forward and accept your award. Now, I believe, Ethan, is
I
that
put it in
right?
the fastest lap. I know I did.
Ethan, it is with great honor that I award you with the bronze third place medal. Congratulations, sir.
It's actually gold. He's colorblind. He just doesn't know what he's
That
talking
says 3. It says 3 on there. I'm no dummy. Now, we're not done yet. Jody, get your you know what over here. Jody had a rough night full of mechanical failure and sadness, but Jody, it is with great honor that I award you the Wooden Spoon Trophy for last place, officially a DNF. Congratulations, sir. How did you enjoy the 24 minutes of Le Miniz?
It was a blast.
You got more than 50 laps, so you were officially more than a third of the way.
Body kept coming off, and I'd get stuck, and I couldn't back up, and then
Right.
I had no full power. It's like it was a half throttle
Yep.
all the time around. So it
Yep.
just-
But a valiant effort nonetheless. Congratulations, sir.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Take that home, put it on your shelf, and you can tell everybody that you placed last in the 24 minutes of Le Miniz.
I don't have to tell them; they can see it. Thanks, guys.
Now, it's not over yet. It is now time to award the coveted 10 Scale Garage Fastest Lap Award. With a lap of, what was it, 6 seconds, 6.5 seconds. So about a second off the pace of your fastest lap ever. The fastest lap of the 24 Minutes of Le Miniz Award goes to Ethan, Mr. King Wally. Right. There it is. Congratulations.
I was hot on your tail, baby.
It doesn't come off. You can't drink beer out of it.
Drink beer out of it.
Yes, sir.
That with body or without?
I believe.
It's actually without.
I believe that. Well, when did that happen? I can't see when that happened. But yeah, body or no body, there are no red flags tonight. And Ethan, you put in the fastest lap, as we kind of predicted.
Hey, by the way, if you want to say no body, I also had 3 wheels when I had no body. So if you want me to hold that fastest lap at 3 tires, I still will.
literally driving the tires off of his Mini Z.
I did.
And guys, thank you so much. That concludes the 24 minutes of the Mini Z. What did you think? Did you have a good time? I'm sorry about we had a few little technical difficulties, but that's how it goes in 10 Scale Garage world. That happens. Thank you so much to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who is still watching, and thank you, of course, to the racers of the 24 Minutes of Le Miniz. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will be seeing you very, very, very soon. Later, guys.